Hello and welcome back to our coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational here on 2K Sports. We're resuming action on the fifth hole. Let's get going. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. Oh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Now, long-range putt coming up here to be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Looking really good. How good was that? From downtown and gets it to drop.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Here we are at the sixth hole. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Shame you can't take a mulligan in this game. Right into the water on that one. Time now for the fourth shot. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down? Will he be able to get out of this one?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
And this next putt here is for a double bogey. just didn't drop. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at +8 for the event.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
We have a par 3 on this one.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there. This would be a great up and down. Oh, caught up in some branches. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Hey, that's a chance. The old-fashioned hammer hands. That'll ruin any putter's stats. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for bogey.
And that's their... The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. A long par 4 this hole.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
This first cut is just lovely. It's almost like fairway. No worries here. Yeah, this is lovely.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
It was a slippery putt coming up down the hill, so not too surprised to see this one coming up short.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Sitting at 9 over for the event. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This one to save par.
Okay, steady now. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Okay, let's head to the next. And just with 9 holes remaining, Rich, what do you think here is going to happen for this player?
Well, this has been entertaining so far, hasn't it? The players behind their rival at the turn, but that's just temporarily. They got 9 more holes to go, some good opportunities on the back 9 to catch them. Let's see how this all ends up.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Yeah, well played. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Putting for a par here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. The only big slice I like is on my pizza. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
Going with the hybrid. And that shot back in the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. And here we are with their fourth. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
And that goes down for a bogey. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. And from the bunker here. Got some good distance on that one. Getting ready to play their third. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
These are on rails, looking good.
And with that, that's their fourth birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Going with the 7. Smart shot, always back into the fairway as a safe play.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Yeah, good mid-range putt this one, right on 17 feet.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today. This is on a great line.
Yeah, good putt, well hold. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, come on, you're better than that. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Opting for the 9-iron. Unable to find the green on this one.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
And here we are with the third shot. Playing their fourth shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. I don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Ooh, nice line. That gets the job done. Sitting at 12 over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Time to face a par 4 now.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. Oh, I like the look of this. That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. This hole is a par 5. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And that one's headed to the drink. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Going with the 7. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Now, from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Here's their 6th shot. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. And it's their 8th shot now. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
This one's online. That was a gallant attempt. Just a 4-footer remaining. Good putt that. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Here we are in front of a par 3.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find, as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Getting ready to play their third.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
Let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Time for the 5th shot. Oh, Rich, that's the special stuff. And let's have one more look at that shot.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Let's head to the final hole of this round.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right, or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there. Not the result they were after there. Well, there's the lie in the green side bunker. Can they get this one up and down? Oh, almost went in. Time now for the 4th shot. This is a bogey putt coming up. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Okay, Rich, just a round to play now. An exciting finish we've got coming up.
Yeah, so far 54 good holes of action. Hopefully 18 more to come tomorrow.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, delighted to be alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem.
Thanks, Luke. Looking forward to today's action.
And let's see what he can do here today. Time for the second shot into the first. Going with the 8-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, I love hands like that. Touch of a wizard. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole play.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this one is for his par. Just couldn't quite get it to drop. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Nicely done. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That ball looked a little thirsty. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Going for less club here.
And he's hit that inside the range. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
This putt is of 9 feet. Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Here we are at the fourth hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the fourth. And here we are with the third shot. This putt is from 14 feet.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Well done. Take the birdie.
Love to see it. They hadn't been making anything all week long. Finally got one.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
This shot from the first cut of rough. Oh, it's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches. That got a little out of control, I think.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? He has this putt to save his par. I don't mind the look of this. Yeah, we'll take that. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Uh-oh, Henny, is that something that's going to hurt?
You know, I think they should just start getting their ball finder out now. This one's deep in the water.
This is their 5th shot. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Hope you're not developing a little glitch there. Time for their 7th shot. Ooh, well done. Got a lot of that. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Outstanding approach shot. And this one's for quadruple bogey.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And hopefully they've been able to give themselves a little pep talk after that unfortunate result at the last. They need to focus here and set up the next tee shot.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.